The Confessions of Saint Augustine, Book 12, Chapter 8. But that heaven of heavens was for yourself, O Lord, but the earth which you gave to the sons of men to be seen and felt was not such as we now see and feel. For it was invisible, without form, and there was a deep upon which there was no light, or darkness was above the deep, that is more than in the deep. Because this deep of waters, visible now, has even in his depth a light proper to its nature, perceivable in whatever degree unto the fishes, and creeping things in the bottom of it. But that whole deep was almost nothing, because hitherto it was altogether without form. Yet there was already that which could be formed. For you, Lord, made the world of a matter without form, which out of nothing you made next to nothing, thereof to make those great things which we, sons of men, wonder at. For very wonderful is this corporeal heaven, of which firmament between water and water, the second day after the creation of light, you said, Let it be made, and it was made. Which firmament you called heaven, the heaven that is to this earth and sea, which you made the third day, by giving a visible figure to the formless matter, which you made before all days. For already had you made both and heaven before all days. But that was the heaven of this heaven, because in the beginning you had made heaven and earth. But this same earth which you made was formless matter, because it was invisible and without form, and darkness was upon the deep, of which invisible earth and without form, of which formlessness, of which almost nothing, you might make all these things, of which this changeable world consists, but subsists not, whose very changeableness appears therein, that times can be observed and numbered in it. For times are made by the alterations of things, while the figures, the matter whereof is the invisible earth aforesaid, are varied and turned. Chapter 9. And therefore the Spirit, the teacher of your servant, when it recounts you to have in the beginning created heaven and earth, speaks nothing of times, nothing of days. For verily that heaven of heavens, which you created in the beginning, is some intellectual creature, which, although no ways co-eternal unto you the Trinity, yet partakes of your eternity, and does, through the sweetness of that most happy contemplation of yourself, strongly restrain its own changeableness, and without any fall, since its first creation, cleaving those unto you, is placed beyond all the rolling vicissitude of times. Neither is this very formlessness of the earth, invisible and without form, numbered among the days. For where no figure nor order is, there does nothing come or go, and where this is not, there plainly are no days, nor any vicissitude of spaces of times. Chapter 10. O let the light, the truth, the light of my heart, not mine own darkness, speak unto you. I fell off into that and became darkened, but even thence I loved you. I went astray and remembered you. I heard your voice behind me calling to me to return, and scarcely heard it, through the tumultuousness of the enemies of peace. And now, behold, I return in distress and panting after your fountain. Let no man forbid me. Of this will I drink and so live. Let me not be mine own life. From myself I lived ill, death was I to myself, and I revive in you. Do you speak unto me? Do you discourse unto me? I have believed your books, and their words be most full of mystery. Chapter 11. Already you had told me with a strong voice, O Lord, in my inner ear, that you are eternal, who only has immortality, since you cannot be changed as to figure or motion, nor is your will altered by times, seeing no will which varies is immortal. This is in your sight clear to me, and let it be more and more clear to me, I beseech you, and in the manifestation thereof, let me with sobriety abide under your wings. You have told me also with a strong voice, O Lord, in my inner ear, that you have made all natures and substances, which are not that what yourself is, and yet are, and that only is not from you, which is not, and the motion of the will from you who are, and to that which in a less degree is, because such motion is transgression and sin, and that no man's sins does either hurt you or disturb the order of your government, first or last. This is in your sight clear, and to me, and let it be more and more clear to me, I beseech you, and in the manifestation thereof, let me with sobriety abide under your wings.